I've been asked to come in here today and talk a little bit about what I've been doing and also some of the good bits of my two most recent books. I've actually got two out this year, Forgotten History and The American Presidents in 100 Facts. Strange that, there's been an election in America, you might not have heard of it, about pretty obscure stuff. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about how I got into writing and writing history books. And my very first history book you won't find here. It's called The Busy Person's Guide to British History. I wrote it about 4.5 years ago, and I ended up having to self-publish it after every publisher told me you will never get a book about general British history out into a bookshop unless it's connected to a TV show. Don't do that, okay? But I'd already written it, so I self-published it. You can get it on Amazon. But it made me think I need to pick a specific subject. The thing I specialised in at university was the Crusades. And I think the Crusades have been badly taught over many, many years. And so I came up with my take on the history of the Crusades. So I went back to the publishers who had all said, you need to get more specific. I went, I have. And they all said, no, except for one, Amberley Publishing. And that's who I now publish with. They recognised this and thought it was a really good book. And they liked it so much they said, we're starting a series about historical things in 100 facts. And the first one we're going to do is the British Empire in 100 facts. Can you do that? So I went, yes I can, and I used bits of this in that. So that's how I managed to get that one done quickly. I did it so quickly that they realised I was pretty good with deadlines, and they then said, okay, 2015, there's the big celebration, commemoration of the Battle of Waterloo. Could you do the Battle of Waterloo in 100 facts? And I said, no, I can't. Well, not unless you want a couple of facts on belt buckles or boots, you know, that's too specific. But I could do the whole Napoleonic Wars in 100 facts. And so they said, yeah, okay, that sounds good. So I did that one. And then I squeezed out the Romans at the end of the year. So I've now done, including the American presidents, 4 of the 100 Facts series, which is actually more than anybody else in the 100 Facts. I'm not the only person to write them. They do things like the history of medicine in 100 Facts. I don't know anything about that. Or Shakespeare in 100 Facts, not my thing. But I have written 4 of the 100 Facts books. A little bit more about the American presidents in a moment. Because this was referred to behind the scenes as the cheat book. I do a Facebook page, which is just lots of interesting facts about history. One day it could be about ancient Egyptians, next day it could be about a Tudor king. And the idea was, well, hey, why don't you compile the very best, the meatiest ones, and put them all into one book? And everybody, including me, thought it'd be really easy. It wasn't, because it turned out we had to go back and re-edit everything. We also had to sort of fact check everything, and you get what you pay for. The Facebook page might have some typos.